back, and thank you for tuning in to the Legacy Business Show. This segment will showcase a Belizean entrepreneur making significant waves in the economy each week. These are forward-thinking individuals who are pushing boundaries and breaking barriers. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and we know that a floral arrangement is definitely a need to keep the romance alive. This week, we are taking a look into that industry that gives couples that extra touch for Valentine's Day. We are joined by Carla Maheia-Hart, owner of one of the first floral shops in Belize, Florasol. Welcome, Ms. Hart.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us, and happy Love Day. I know you must be very busy with all the Valentine's orders for tomorrow. So thank you for taking the time during your busy schedule to be with us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So, Mrs. Hart, can you kindly tell us about the history of your shop and what motivated you to start?
I've known Florasol to be the leading flower shop in Belize since I was a young girl. As a matter of fact, I grew up in pretty much the backyard of Florasol. It's a neighborhood business when I was growing up on Bayman Avenue, and I know Miss Solly and her husband, Mr. Mario, and they were our go-to flower shop. Miss Solly did the flowers for my wedding a few years ago. And, so when the opportunity came up to buy the business, it was a no-brainer. Who doesn't love flowers? And here we are.
That is incredible. And we have been, for the past few weeks, talking about MSMEs and the perks and challenges that come with the territory. So what have been some of the most rewarding highlights of owning a floral shop?
Well, a flower shop is a happy place. Flowers make people happy. Flowers make people bloom. That's been the motto of Florasol for many years. There's just something about the smell of pine and eucalyptus and lilies that is just therapeutic. But besides that, for me, the best thing is the smile it brings on people's faces. Delivery is part of the favorite thing I like to do, because you get to interact with customers and you have a chit chat with them, so I like helping out, doing deliveries and meeting people and seeing how they react when they get roses and lilies and beautiful flowers. So that's been by far the highlight of owning the flower shop. But, my background is construction. And so it's a far cry from construction, and it's a lot less stressful, I should say. So like I said before, it's my happy place, and I love doing this.
I can tell that you're very passionate about your business based on your tone of voice and your expression, and you are indeed right. Flowers do make someone feel extra loved and cared for. But right now, there is some competition. So how are you able to keep up with the competition within the floral industry?
Our florists have to innovate. I mean, we have to follow the trends. We have to look at demographics. We have a very young population in this country, so we cater to them, and they let us know what they want. We have a chat service that we operate, and we've really improved it. Now there are pre-order forms on the chat. We have all the payment information on the chat, so we make it easy. Everyone in Belize has a smartphone, so you can do all your business from your smartphone any time of the day. And of course, earlier this year, we launched our online sales. So you can buy flowers and send flowers to Belize, to your loved ones from anywhere in the world. And you can shop online at any time from anywhere in the world, and be secure when you use your credit card. So that has been a game changer. It has opened the market to our diaspora Belizeans. And so they've fully taken advantage of that. Before, they may have used 1-800-Flowers or maybe Teleflora or FTD, and they have significant charges, additional charges. We don't. You pay for your flowers, you pay for your delivery, and that's it. So that's where we compete with our diaspora That's where we compete with international flower companies that normally sell to Belize. And these companies were also using local flower companies. They don't send the roses on a plane. They'll call us up and we arrange for them and they pay us a commission. Now we do direct sales. So that's been a game changer as well.
Yeah, that is incredible, and I love to hear that you are staying up to date with the tech trends as well. However, there is some unfortunate news in regards to older businesses in Belize that are currently closing down, mainly not being able to compete in the market. But what do you think has been a strength for Florasol that has allowed you to survive for so long?
Well, we have been at Florasol now for approximately 5 years, and we went through COVID. And during the shutdown with COVID, it gave us time to do our R&D and to look at what flower shops were doing worldwide and to try and adapt some of those practices to our own business. And one of the things that is important is to look at demographics to see who's buying flowers. Who are the people out there in the market that are buying your flowers and cater to them. You know, young customers love wraps. They love the fun packages. They love the fun vases, and so we get that and we present in that, and that's done really well for us. So I think just studying the market and see where the trends are going, and you know, if you don't adapt, you could be in a position where you are forced to close your doors or downsize or, you know, reinvent.
Yeah.
So that is also a part of what we have done. We offer now other products, baskets, boxes, self-care items, candles, you know. We've augmented our flower business with other services, and that's done really well as well.
It seems to me that one of your strengths has been constantly innovating and keeping up with the current trends. I do want to talk more about your brand nationally and regionally, and you mentioned that you have been expanding to the diaspora as well, making it easier for them to order flowers in Belize. But do you have a market in any other countries outside of Belize and in the U.S.?
No, we don't. The diaspora Belizean is
Your
would
target
represent most of the, yes.
Okay.
At this point, we have not ventured into other markets. We can do that. That is an option, and we are looking at that regionally first. We have been approached by a few companies that have asked us to deliver wreaths to, let's say, El Salvador or Guatemala, Mexico. But we don't have the affiliation as yet to do that. You can send flowers to Belize through us from anywhere in the world. We do send to other parts of the world, but we have partners that we use for that. So that is something that we have looked at to expand our market to the region and then hopefully globally.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have been talking about all of the things that have been going well. Why you decided to go into this business and your advancement with technology. But we do want to know, has there been any difficulties or obstacles that you face with opening this business and running it?
Well, soon after we opened, we were into it about a year when COVID hit. So as soon as we built up steam, we had to close down. I think it was for 3 months. That was a damper. But in a lot of ways, COVID was an eye-opener. We had to not rely on the traditional ways of doing business. We had to learn to innovate. We had to go touchless, so there was the birth of the contactless ordering system and payments and migrating to online. Now the majority of our sales are online. So that's been a challenge, but it has made us stronger and better as a flower company, in my view.
Yes.
We've also looked at suppliers. we have multiple suppliers now, where before we had one main supplier, and if he went down, we went down. So now we have multiple suppliers from the US, Guatemala, as well as Mexico. And of course, our tropicals are from Belize.
Yes. Well, Miss Carla, is there anything that our viewers should know or any updates that you want to share with us?
Absolutely. Earlier this year, we launched our website. It's florasolbze.com. And I just want the viewers to know that that is an option for buying flowers, not only at Valentine, on Valentine's Day, but throughout the year. So if you want to send flowers home to Belize, or you want to send flowers to Orange Walk, you can do it online. If you forgot and you missed us at 5 o'clock, you can do it from the comfort of your home, and you can use your debit card or your credit card, or you can use a direct transfer, and you can use our online service and send flowers anywhere. Make someone smile.
Awesome. And just one last question before we go, but Miss Carla, if someone is watching right now and they want to order flowers, will they be able to arrive for Valentine's Day tomorrow?
Well, we are closed, or orders are closed or pre-orders are closed for Valentine at this time, but we have a walk-in shop. We've expanded our offering at the walk-in shop, so you can stop by, you can buy, and you can walk away. We'll have DigiWallet. You can use your DigiWallet to pay. You can use eCash. You can use your credit card at our walk-in shop, and of course, cash. That's always accepted, right?
Always.
And so you can make someone happy on Valentine's Day. If you forgot to order, you still have a chance to get flowers from Florasol.
Well, Mrs. Hart, you and your flowers are so beautiful, and we want to thank you so much for sharing some natural beauty with us here at Legacy Markets. We want to wish you the best for tomorrow, and we are running out of time, but thank you so much for visiting us to talk about flowers.
Thank you, and happy Valentine to everyone in Belize and beyond.
Yes. Thank you again. Well, we do need to take a break, but don't go away.